Hi, anyone that's listening. So I'm just an outsider wondering what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. Obviously, it's worrying because Russia is such a big power. And with Ukraine wanting to join NATO, that's part of America and many other countries. So we're wondering what is going on with all this. So, as far as I can see, this part of Ukraine here is more leaning towards Russia. And Russia, the people that live in these parts of Ukraine are more sympathizers with Russia. And then you've got the main Ukraine. Now, there's been lots of problems. There was a war, and eventually there was a ceasefire. But what happened is some Ukrainian soldiers got killed, allegedly by Russia. So this pretty much ended the ceasefire. So what's ended up happening is Russia, because of the problems, has gradually been building up troops here around the border of Ukraine. Now, historically, Ukraine, I think, was part of Russia, or at least a large part of it was, and so the part of Ukraine that doesn't want to be part of Russia have been talking to NATO about joining NATO. So that's why there's a lot of tension here because you've got to remember that Russia has billions of pounds invested into Ukraine, and there are even oil pipes that run through Ukraine. So they've got a lot to defend here. They're saying that everyone's overreacting. They're using the word hysteria, should I say, regarding the rest of the world and how they're behaving. Russia are just looking after their own interests within their legal parameters. The rest of the world don't say that. They think it's basically, winding people up the wrong way by massing troops on this border and possibly a preparation to invade Ukraine, and who knows, maybe even take the section that they want to protect their, what they value. So it's all going on. Let's hope that they find a diplomatic solution to this. There's a lot of history to this, and there's a lot of bad feeling. But hopefully, the current way that governments operate is that we sit around the table and come up with a deal that everyone's happy with. So, but obviously, it's high tensions. Russia and America are a massive nuclear power base. So we want them to sort everything out. So please do. All the best from me, Andreas.